Just a thought that crossed my mind. What if the thermal batarangs in this DLC are a reference to a certain logo? You know what I'm saying, right? Cold, Cold Heart is an adaptation of the Batman the Animated Series episode titled Heart of Ice, which was an origin story of one of Batman's most puzzling foes yet, Mr. Freeze. Keeping accurate to the story aside from the occasional appearances of the Penguin and Anarchy's men, the story tells about GovCorp CEO Ferris Boyle receiving the Wayne Foundation Humanitarian Award of the Year at Wayne Manor on New Year's Eve. Everything seems fine until a group of Penguin's thugs crash the party and the villain known as Mr. Freeze decides to make his grand appearance. With the entire mansion under siege, it is up to Bruce Wayne to don the cape and cowl once more and find out more about his mysterious new enemy. Starting out in the game, you have access to Wayne Manor, which is a first in the Arkham series and, in my opinion, is what I've always wanted. Later on, you have access to Gotham City, this time without the dreaded snow that had plagued the main campaign, and from a guy in Minnesota, it's a relief to not see it in the game. Looking more like Gotham City, the downside is that the city is very limited to go around because of the freeze sealing off a path to the other side, although there's enough side missions to keep you busy. The DLC still retains the great combat system from the campaign, and the crime cases are still really cool to see. The story is accurate to its source material, which is what director Michael Bay could really learn to do with the Transformers films, and the new suit Batman gains looks really badass, as well as has his own new set of gadgets. What comes as a great surprise is Alfred, Batman's butler, really owns himself up in the DLC's first act, and the end fight is similar to the Arkham City Mr. Freeze boss fight, only this time on a larger scale. Aside from the limited open world and the relatively dead city, even though it is supposedly New Year's Eve, Cold Cold Heart warms itself up to 5 out of 5 for sticking to the source material and having a fun combat system as well as cool gadgets.